Thank you for joining us. We request our chairman, Shri Pradeep Narang, to please say a few words about Alaap.
It gives me extreme pleasure today. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, but why am I saying extreme pleasure? Because it's an occasion like that. This is the dream child of my dear colleague and friend Vijay Bhai, Alaap. Alaap was his dream. Alaap, every part, every little music that has been collected has been done by him. And I know step by step, how he did it really, basically. It was a passion for him, Alaap. And as time went by, the things changed in the industry. Of course, the records went away, the cassettes went away, everything went away. Now, we reached a stage where we had to make a complete change in our presentation. So, but Alaap is still with us. The entire music is with us. The best of Karnatak music, the best of Hindustani music, the best of instrumental music, vocal music lies there in Alaap. It's a fund house. It's a beautiful thing really. It's been created. And Vijay is not here today, but I represent him. And I know the kind of passion and the love with which he created this. This is now the age of audiobooks, and people have slowly stopped, at least not stopped, but slowed down reading books, which has its pluses and minuses, but a plus in the sense that you can listen to beautiful music while driving, and you drive and you drive and you drive these days because you've got miles to go. So you have time. So instead of thinking of nonsense, why not listen to beautiful music? And whatever taste you have, it is there. And this morning I was going through the link that Gayatri had sent me. And I picked up the singers that I like. And I heard their voice in the morning, which was a very pleasant feeling. And that also from Alaap, which is an added joy. So, what do we have to do? Do we have to release?
Play the track. So this is the introduction from the audiobook, and we are playing a little clip from it so that you can
Alaap. In India, it is believed that at the origin of creation was the primordial sound, Nad Brahman. Therefore, in the heart of man, in the heart of nature, in the heart of the universe, everywhere there is harmony and music. If we look around, we will find that everything on earth contributes to this harmony. The laugh of a boy, the giggle of a girl, the murmuring of the brook, the whistling of the wind, the flash of the lightning and the crash of the thunder, all reveal to the seer the music of creation. Music is a universal language which transcends all barriers of country, race or religion. It can unite man to man, but even more, it can unite man to God. Because music is the language of the soul. It is said that if one wants to enter into the heart of a people or a culture, one should listen to their music. And Indian music, no doubt, reflects the heart of India. Indian classical music derives its special nature and character not so much from its structure and rules as from its quest and goal. Music in India has played many roles and served many purposes. It has been part of the folk tradition. It has enriched the lives of all sections of the society. It has adorned the courts of the kings. But it has never entirely forgotten its spiritual origin and nature. There have always been musicians for whom music has not been merely entertainment or a profession. For them, it was not even a question of art for art's sake or of music for music's sake. It was rather a whole view of life, expressed as harmony and beauty of sound. It was believed that music is a door, beautiful to look at no doubt, but its real value lies in its opening and leading us into a new and wondrous realm. The Vishnu Puran declares, all sounds are part of him who wears a form of sound. In the poetic words of Sri Aurobindo, all music is only the sound of his laughter, all beauty the smile of his passionate bliss. The true musician seeks to find this being in himself and to express this truth which underlies all creation.
That was the introduction. Thank you. And that's how we're going to release the audiobook because there's no physical entity as such. And it's really a pleasure seeing all of you this afternoon. As Pradeep Bhai mentioned, this is Vijay Bhai's project really, and it goes back, I think, many, many years when many hands and hearts and souls went into making Alaap. And there was a lot of labor, involved. And finally, we, because the days of CDs, etc., is gone, so we have now the audiobook for you, which is available on our websites, AuroPublications and AuroBharati. It's a joint project, the release of it. And I have to also thank Kishorji, Charu, and many others, Kavita for the designs and creative, Surender for the technical help, and we have the introductory track, a bonus track for you on Spotify on our AuroPublications page. So thank you. And also I'm really honored to have our very accomplished musicians here. Shantanu Verma sitting here, Ananya Gaur, yes, she would be singing Hindustani, and Arijita, who many of you may know, she is a very accomplished singer, Hindustani, classical. She'll be here in a bit, and of course Bhuvaneshwari with her Karnatak, and we have Dr. Suresh Kumar as well, who'll render some classical musical clips. Dr. Annapurna plays the veena primarily. So thank you for being here, all of you. I just wanted to mention, as I said, you can get the Alaap audiobook from online from our websites or our experience store as well as Auro Publications. And what we've done is it used to be a 20 CD set that used to be sold once upon a time. So there's almost 20 hours or so of music, and we have named the tracks. We've added the artist's name and the subject and duration so that it is easy for you to select some tracks and maybe listen to them again and again. And it's, of course, very educative for students, for music enthusiasts to pick up this book. It has altogether 37 tracks. And we've also mentioned, as I said, each name and the greatest musicians of Indian classical music that India has, from all the great names. And this is, of course, I have to mention, is brought to you with Times Now, in collaboration with Times Now. So thank you once again, and I hand it over to Kishore.
Just to recapture the past, it was a beautiful box in which those CDs used to be placed. Beautifully designed boxes. I miss it. Honestly miss it. It was, and I remember him, Vijay, sitting down and designing it should go this way, that way, etc. And it turned out a beautiful, heavy box, heavy with full of beautiful, total music. That
Aesthetically presented.
aesthetically done. Now what do you present?
It's nothing
It's
physical.
all very nice, very easy to just link it and you can hear it on your phone. All that is very good. I mean, very convenient. But what a gift it used to be. Whoever you gave that box to was thrilled absolutely. They're not getting a beautiful box, but the beautiful music that came with it. And I don't know how many boxes we have. A lot of boxes. I don't want to think about it as to where it's gone and what's happening and what we said. But anyway, the music has been captured and it is near you, much more closer to you than it ever was before. And I think it's free.
No, some tracks, but at the moment we have priced it with, yes.
But not what the price used to be.
No, not at all.
So, but I'm saying it's practically cheap.
Yes, very.
Very cheap.
Good afternoon and welcome to all of you. Today is really a great day because tomorrow we are going to celebrate the auspicious Ganesh Chaturthi. It's the birthday of Lord Ganesh to every corner of the country and some other parts. Some beginnings are going on, some celebrations are going on. So I think in this auspicious occasion, we have just relaunched one of the innovative projects what Shri Pradeep mentioned. If you go through the content of this project, its uniqueness, the way Vijay has very meticulously did this project before, I think before 20 years of this project. When we started working for the revival of many sectors in the cultural sector, Vijay had a dream that how can we spread this monumental work. I'll tell you, when we started our work, connecting with the schools, Madam Annapurna is here, connecting with the BPK, and the Puducherry Heritage Festival. More than 2,000 students participated in the last year on different domains. So I told Vijay, why don't we come with an audio book of this? We can, because today's world is the digital world, so we can easily access to reach to millions of people through this. So thanks to Gayatri Di and the entire AuroPublications team for relaunching this initiative, which was initiated by Vijay. And I'll tell you, when we talk about Alaap, I'll just take a couple of minutes to say something what is coming from mind. Alaap is basically it's a kind of correspondence. I'll give one example from Sri Aurobindo writes. Sri Aurobindo talks about the Vedic hymns. He writes, there is a book of beings index page. The text and glossary of the Vedic truths are there. Nature's correspondence with the soul are written in the mystic hearts of life. So you see, this nature's correspondence with the soul. This is very rhythmic and mystical also. The Yasko also has written it was between the connections between the rishis, those who realized that supreme divinity sound and they captured through the words. Like the famous sutta of Rigved, it speaks about Agni Mile, the rishis invoking the supreme powers to manifest. Even if in the famous Saraswati Sutta, Moho Annaha Saraswati Prachetayati Ketuna, Dhiyo Vishwarajati. So the all these forms starting from the Vedas. So it was the nature's correspondence with the soul, what Sri Aurobindo refers. And when this tradition was evolved, before this Hindustani and classical was evolved, we also find the description of the Gandharvas, the celestial beings who were creating this dance and musical forms. And also we see the evolution. Take the example of Samaveda. Lord Krishna says in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Vedanam Shamavedu Vasmi. The four Vedas are divided into four order systems. Rigveda is the book of knowledge. Yajurveda is the book of rituals. Samaveda is the book of devotion, music. And Atharveda is the book of science. Mainly deals with different streams of this cosmic form of this nature. And when we talk about this literary and the musical compositions, we also find Sangeet Ratnakar, Daktilam, Brihadeshi, the treatises on these musical forms. And these major traditions into two, one is the Hindustani and Karnataki. They have many similarities between those two traditions. And it has been inspired the Indian tradition through the ages. And music is part of the human consciousness in the beginning of this creation. I'd like to read two quotations by Mother Sri Aurobindo. The mother has mentioned the role of music lies in helping the consciousness uplift itself towards the spiritual beings. And Sri Aurobindo has also written, music depends the emotions and harmonizes them with each other. Between their music, art, and poetry, have perfect education for the soul. I want you. So basically, this tradition has been continuing since the beginning of this universe. We can say it is the nature's correspondence with the soul. And following the tradition, many other scriptures, the traditions, even the compositions. I tell you, I just want to tell you one thing. This Indian tradition, whether in the dance, drama, music, yoga, anything, they emphasizes on two things. The first is the Shastra, the theoretical knowledge, and second is the Prayog, application part. Even if you take the example of the Vedic rituals, when these rishis they established the Vedic rituals, they were singing the musical songs of the Vedas. So the rituals is a part of the practical application of these Vedic hymns. Similarly, you take the example of these Vedas, Samavedam and all these Sangeet Ratnakara texts. This musical composition came into existence with the particular Bharatmanish, Natyasastra, these psychic gestures and all these. So we have a rich tradition of these musical compositions which has been evolving. But the biggest question is how to revive all these things. So we had a discussion and Vijay suggested that we should come out with an audio book. We should reach to millions of people by using this digital technology. And moreover, I'll tell you, even if we had also got some guidance from Pradeep Bhai how to take this work to the educational institutions. Just I mentioned that during this Pondicherry Heritage Festival and all the things, like the last year, some 2,000 students participated in different competitions, and we have also time to time to continue our educative and training programs. So through this, and we are very much happy, very thankful because Pondicherry is having one of the only one music college, that is the Bharatiya Palkalai Bharatiya Center for Performing Arts, and of course Pondicherry University has one department of performing arts. But you will see the last year there here was a performance, some Guinness Book of Record of 1500 Bharatanatyam dancers. They came here and they used that traditional musical system by using the drums that some global foundation agency West organized them. So in South India, we have a great tradition of these musical competitions and these things. So I think in a collaborative way, we can continue this work to like Madam Anupunati telling about to do a workshop of Veena and meditation. She will elaborate on this, and with the dynamic guidance, the blessings of our Almighty Lord, Mother Sri Aurobindo, and what Vijay and Pradeep has dreamed about to work on these different aspects of Indian culture. I hope through institutional networking, creating new projects, and to organize few programs, we can reach to the more specifically to addressing the community culture because that is the soul of the student state. So this was little information I was trying to say on this occasion, and I'm very much thankful to Gayatri for this collaborative effort. All publications has also many 100 books they have published. In the sector of culture also we can have joint programs. I think this is a good beginning. And we will continue this endeavor further to address diversity of expressions and how the unity among the different traditions can be established. And thanks to all of you.
We'll hand it over to Dr.
Dr. Alaap, now you like to say a few words?
Can I just?
Yeah, you
Yes. Yeah, I would like to introduce Dr. A. Rangapunaji. Before she starts her presentation, she is basically the principal in charge of Bharatiya Kalkulai Bharatiya Center for Performing Arts under the Puducherry government is affiliated to Puducherry University. More than 500 students study there. How many?
200.
200. 200 students on different streams like dance, drama, music, and also recently they have launched the master's degree program. I think so 40 seats are there. So in many of our occasions, the students, the faculty members, they have been part of these initiatives. And she is basically an accomplished artist, especially in Karnataki music, has a wide record of his, not only the academic, but also in her musical works, he has her name. They are bringing some new projects, new program activities. I think Pondicherry is a gift because it is the only institution recognized by this. Before I request Dr. A. Rangapunaji to say a few words, I request Pratibha to kindly give a gift to
Good evening to everyone. It is a great pleasure for me to be with you all this evening. I'm so happy. I really don't know, Mr. Kishore Kumarji called me. I don't know what I'm going to talk because he said it is going to be a Alaap and audio book release. So I said, okay, I'll definitely come. I'll come with my students and our staff members. And I don't know now, today I could not bring all the students. I'm sorry because of some other programs are going on. And now since the admissions and other things are going on, I could not bring everyone. From next time, we'll definitely, all our college students and staff will be present with you, your organization, and do the maximum. I'm so happy the way he was dealing with institutions like our institution and university and a few more academic like art and culture and the Pondicherry government. He's doing many projects like this. I'm so happy to be a part of Aurobindo Society. And with the blessings of our chairman and sir, I just want to tell about a few words about Alaap. Alaap in the sense in the Hindustani music you say Alaap and our Karnatic music we say Alapana. That is the difference. Otherwise, the singing, everything will be the same. I introduce Dr. S. Suresh Kumar from our college. He's a Carnatic vocal professor. And Dr. Balamurli is also there. So I call both of them to the dais so that they will also explain something. Sir, please come. I don't want to talk about much theoretical things because it is better if you listen to his voice and whatever I explain, he will listen with. It was not a proposed, we didn't practice before. I didn't even tell him. I don't know how it is going to come. He is a very good singer also. Actually, Alapana is an abstract essay of a raga. The word Alap means spread, which indicates that the purpose of the Alapana is to elaborate or spread out the raga, which begs the question now, what is the raga and how does one go about spreading it out? Now, the first step towards defining a raga is laying out its arohana and avarohana. Arohana is the basic sequence of the notes, and avarohana is the basic sequence of descending notes. I'll ask Mr. Dr. Suresh Kumar to sing how the Alaap, the raga should be. Before that, if we take one raga, he will sing the arohana and avarohana.
So, is it on? Yeah. Namaskar. Good evening to all of you. So, basically, Raga is an exposed program. I would like to sing the Arohana, ascending and descending of a raga, or the concept in our system. It is derived from the 29th Vena, Veda Sagrabhadam. The notes appearing in this raga, Shadjam, Chatursu Rishabam, Antaragandharam, Panchamam, and Karanisham. Let me just sing Arohana. Sarigapani
This is the Arohana Avarohana he has sung. The next aspect of a raga is the set of permissible gamakas associated with the Arohana Avarohana. Actually, gamaka is a collective term given to the various shakes, graces, and embellishments. Now he will show the why I am telling the permissible gamakas. There is a time for each note. You have to sing only within the time limit, then only the aesthetic will come. Now he will show how the gamaka should come in that particular arohana and avarohana.
Gamaka is an shakes or a oscillation or a recreation to bring out the Raga. It is being produced by the help of Anuswaras, actually. Anuswara is actually a hidden note within a note, being the root cause of any embellishments figuring in Karnatic or any style of music, especially on melody. Let me try some other ragas with some gamakas.
You can show that particular note which comes in Hamsadwani and the same comes in other raga, so that the gamakas you can show.
First I will demonstrate Hamsadwani. Sarigabani Sani. So this is plain note. Sari. Here I used Sagari. Sari. Gabani. That is Ni. Sarigabani. Here it is, it's coming. So I have used Sa as Anuswara. That is why we are supposed to listen. Sani, ni, sani, baga. That is always plain. Gari, sa. So in this raga, we can use gamaka or grace or shakes or oscillation of notes in Dishaba and Dishada. It is better to keep the gamaka. We are not supposed to use gamaka in Gandhara because if you shake Gandhara, it will sound like Sutamathima. That is why we are not supposed to use gamaka in Gandhara.
That's why I said permissible gamakam.
Yeah.
You can only do that within the time limit, so that the raga will you will come to know the raga. Otherwise, the aesthetic will go. You can do many things, but there is a limit to what you can sing in that with particular note.
Yeah, because gamaka means it gives beauty to the notes, no doubt. But when you use it in some other ragas, especially Sindhu Bhairavi, for example, Sargama sa ni da pa ma ga sa ni da pa ma ga. Same swara, if I use in Todi, it is different. Sa, sa ri ga ri sa ri ga ri na. That is Todi. Sa ri ga ri sa ri. Same note is Sindhumari. Sa ri sa da 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 na na ri na 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 Padani daba padani. That is Karnatic style. Todi. Same note. I padani daba dama ma re ga sa padani daba ma ma ga dama ni ga. That is difference. So here it is permitted to use only ga. That is only that is Sindhubari. Same note I used without gamaga as plain note. Here I used gamaga.
Thank you.
Okay.
Actually, we didn't plan. I didn't even tell him that I'm going to talk and you are going to sing. We didn't plan. Just like that, we have knocked off. Actually, the whatever he has told about the swaras are like alphabets. A, B, C, D. Like in English language, you cannot write an essay writing only knowing only the alphabets. First, you learn the words, then phrases, then sentences. Like that, you learn. Likewise, in music also, if you know the swaras, then you should know how to sing the phrases. And then one alapan. It is not like alapan. If you cannot use the notes. Actually, it should with the syllables tari na like that. Now he will sing and show that how you should sing. You cannot sing the exact notes with the notes. The syllables only you have to sing. Now he will sing and show.
Let me try. So an ordinary phrase with a sagama there is no alaap here. Sagama Here I used the two notes. I think you have noticed. Padasani ga 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 ri Here the beauty of two shabda coming together.
Very nice.
Lot of Hindustani music, they wrote all my life. Then I heard Karnatic music. I didn't know how you were doing it with your throat, the way you were singing it. wonder what design is so different as compared to the north. I mean, it's beautiful music sneaking through, you know.
Thank you, sir.
Fantastic. How do you do it?
I don't know. Only God knows.
This is what he has done now. The controlling the length of the notes is very
Yeah,
important.
exactly.
Controlling the length of the notes. Then he is singing with a phrase. How, where to emphasize a note. That is all. How you are enjoying this because of this. He is controlling the length of the notes and giving the graces particular that are the what I said like limited graces. He should not give more than that. That's why you are all enjoying. And now he and most important now other one is in Raga Alapan. How in the language we use punctuation is very important. Where to give comma, where to give full stop. So likewise in music, where to start and where to end. There are phrases. So that control you should have. How to give the phrases, where to end and where to start and where to begin again. So that he will now explain. He will sing and show.
So, I will just demonstrate a single phrase. You will identify the raga, no doubt. This raga is beautiful. In Karnatic style, it is Hamir Kalyani. Yeah.
There are many similar ragas to Hindustani
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
only
yeah.
thing
Yeah,
the way you
okay.
handle is something different. When you sing the gamakas, no, it would be different.
Yeah, you can please come. Yeah, exactly. We can do.
See, in this Alapana, you see, you cannot, we have stages in Alapana.
Yeah, that is different.
Like first step to sing one elaborate from beginning
We
to
have-
end or one introduction. Then body. How you write essays like body, fun introduction, body, then conclusion. Likewise, we have in Alapana also, we have stages, 3 stages.
So I don't think we can detail sing
Yeah, I
elaborate
don't.
the raga now.
No.
Just
He
to
can
show
sing,
the what are
he
the
can sing any raga.
Yeah.
You take Todi or
So
something.
Todi or Kalyani or something.
Todi.
Sangadabharanam. Todi is already sang.
We
Okay.
have like so many ragas, no? We have Gana ragas means Todi comes. So it's light ragas we have, mixed ragas we have. That's why he's thinking Todi is not possible. But he will try now.
Wait, one.
How to give an introduction for Todi.
Yeah,
Suppose if
how
you
to
sing-
introduce a raga? Todi is the eighth Melakarta raga, having Shajam, Sutrishava, Sarna Gandhara, Suttamathima, Panchama, Sutavita, and Kaisimsha.
This way we will start the raga. For elaboration, sorry. You have to focus on that Panchama only always.
Thank you so much. Actually, we need not explain anything because technically we have all Jiva Swaras, Nyasa Swaras, everything we say, but you have to show it in practical. How Nyasa Swara comes, how Jiva Swara comes. Like you have to travel in such a note. We have a very good treasure in our hands, like music. Say it Karnatic or Hindustani, it's a very, very beautiful one. So we can travel along with the notes. When you travel, you just forget, but you have to have the correlation with the audience. So if you are you have contact with the audience, then you can easily approach them. Then you will come to know the correlation. That should be there. Then only the aesthetic sense will come out. That's how he has done it. Now the Nyasa Swara, Jiva Swara, some swaras are very particular, no, in some ragas. There are all, we have only 12, 7 swaras basically in any music, such man. Then we have notes, swarasthanas we have, 12 swarasthanas. And we have swara names, 16. All these technically, though we speak technical, all these technical terms, but when you use it in practical, it differs. The same Antaragandhara, what he says is different from Shankarabharana or Mayamala Gauda, Hamsadwani, say it in Mohana. So many, the Antargandhara comes in many ragas, but how you use that same Antargandhara, with how the raga differs, the color changes means that same Antargandhara comes with another note, Chaturshruti Rishabha, in one raga. In one raga, it comes from Shuddha Rishabha, like that it comes. So this is the beautiful thing in our Carnatic music. And thank you so much, sir. I don't know, I cannot stop anywhere. cannot stop this because it is like always, no, we can, whenever we travel along with this music, no, it is a very good journey. I hope you have all enjoyed, and within a short time, I thought of preparing so many things of Alaap, but then after seeing, then he has also come, I felt that it should sing, you should sing and show. So what is Alaap really? That's what I have done it, and thank you so much, and thank you for giving an opportunity. We will have a very more lengthy workshop or some seminar or discussions later on. I hope you will also do that. And thanks a lot. Just a minute.
Sorry to disturb. I am extremely thankful to all of you for patiently listening and the wonderful opportunity you have given me. It was unexpected. I was just teaching in my class, and madam just called me. You come here, and we have a session here. Just I came like that without any preparation. Anyway, you appreciated a lot.
This was without preparation.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
preparation. Actually, we didn't even plan it.
So once again, thank you for your patient listening and hospitality, everything. Thank you. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you so much. And this was really great as the mother's been setting us beautiful singers and exponents of both Hindustani and classical. 25 will now give a little token of appreciation to Dr. Sri. We'll now move on to our Hindustani section. And the first musician we have is our very own Arjita Chaudhary.
So to begin with, what? There are few small clarifications. There are some small clarifications. So I am a musician who just about dips my finger in the ocean that ma'am and sir have been swimming in. This is what happens when you bring a seasoned musician. You can just sing anything, anytime, and it gives you every every few seconds you have a wow moment. So I am still almost a beginner only. I still consider myself. Okay. So Kajati said I should sing something, so I'll just do Saraswati Vandana. Ya kundendu तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणा वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या कुन्देन्दु तुषार हारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणा वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिर्देवै सदा वन्दिता या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिर्देवै सदा वन्दिता निःशेषजाड्यापहा निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
Puducherry, she heads HR in Sri Aurobindo Society. Is a motivational speaker, writer, educationist, and contemporary debater. She grew up in an orthodox family in Tanjore, from where she learned Karnatak. So she will do the Karnatak version, Bharatnatyam, bhajans, and Sanskrit slokas. She has 18 years or maybe more now of rich experience as an HR and currently heads Sri Aurobindo's HR.
Happy evening to everyone, and it's a great opportunity for me. And I'm not even like Arjita, because I have learned Carnatic music during my 7th, 8th standard, and I'm just a beginner. And I mean, in front of you people, I'm just this thing, but I'm trying. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to songs directly. I'm not going to Alaaps or something else. Yeah. This is about Ma. Rajarajeshwari. Shri Chakra Raj Simhasaneshwari Shri Lalita Ambigaye Bhuvaneshwari Shri Chakra Raj Simhasaneshwari Shri Lalita Ambigaye Agama Veda Kalamaya Rupini Agama Veda Kalamaya Rupini Agila Charakshari Janani Narayani Agama Veda Kalamaya Rupini Agila Charakshari Janani Narayani Naga Kangana Nataraja Manohari Naga Kangana Nataraja Manohari Jnana Vigneshwari Rajarajeshwari Shri Chakra Raja Simhasaneshwari Shri Lalita Ambige. Actually, this song contains many ragas. The first raga is over in the same song, and we are changing it to the other raga called Punagavarali. Palavidamai unnai paadavum aadavum Palavidamai unnai paadavum aadavum பாடிக்கொண்டாடும் அன்பர் பதமலர் சூடவும் பலவிதமாய் உன்னை பாடவும் ஆடவும் பாடிக்கொண்டாடும் அன்பர் பதமலர் சூடவும் ஒரு நிலை தருவாய் காஞ்சி காமேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ சக்கர ராஜசிங் ஆசனேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ லலிதா அம்பிகே உழன்று திரிந்த என்னை உத்தமனாகி வைத்தாய் உழன்று திரிந்த என்னை உத்தமனாகி வைத்தாய் உயரிய பெரியோருடன் ஒன்றிட கூட்டி வைத்தாய் உழன்று திரிந்த என்னை உத்தமனாகி வைத்தாய் உயரிய பெரியோருடன் ஒன்றிட கூட்டி வைத்தாய் நித்ய கல்யாணி பவானி விக்னேஸ்வரி நித்ய கல்யாணி பவானி விக்னேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ சக்கர ராஜசிம் ஆசனேஸ்வரி ஸ்ரீ லலிதா அம்பிகே. Thank you.
हे চিরদিনের দিনের সূর্য তোমায় প্রণাম করে তোমায় প্রণাম করি হে চিরদিনের দিনের সূর্য তোমায় প্রণাম করি তোমায় প্রণাম করি দেবাবল্লভ ময় মাধুর্য দেবাবল্লভ ময় মাধুর্য তোমায় প্রণাম করি তোমায় প্রণাম করি ভগবান অরবিন্দ অংশুমালি ভগবান অরবিন্দ অংশুমালি তোমারি বিভার জালি প্রণতি শিখার প্রসূন গুচ্ছ প্রণতি শিখার প্রসূন গুচ্ছ তোমায় প্রণাম করি তোমায় প্রণাম করি হে চিরদিনের দিনের সূর্য তোমায় প্রণাম করি তোমায় প্রণাম করি
I'm just going to sing a few lines from Bharatiya. எந்தையும் தாயும் மகிழ்ந்து குலாவே இருந்ததும் என் நாடே எந்தையும் தாயும் மகிழ்ந்து குலாவே இருந்ததும் என் நாடே அதன் முந்தையராயினும் ஆண்டுகள் வாழ்ந்து முடிந்ததும் என் நாடே அதன் சிந்தையிலாயிரும் எண்ணம் வளர்த்து சிறந்ததும் என் நாடே இதை வந்தனை கூறி மனத்தில் இருத்தி என் வாயுற வாழ்த்தேனோதை வந்தே
மாதரம் வந்தே மாதரம் என்று வணங்கேனோ.
New to this, and she's a musician, composer, documentation, and multidisciplinary arts practitioner. Her training in Hindustani classical music began at a very early age. She has imbibed musical training from a stellar group of maestros of the Gwalior Gharana, Pandit Madhur Budkal, Srimati Neela Bhagavat, and currently from Pandit Bhuvanesh Konkale. For her rendition of unique rag-based pieces that are rarely attempted on stage, Ananya has won accolades from connoisseurs of classical music of all generations. Her tryst with ghazal singing also began at an early age. She's also a dynamic performer of folk music. Her renditions include Nirgul Bhajans, Tumris, Dagra, and folk tunes by Kabir, Gorakhnath, Mirabai, Akkamadevi, and other revered mystics and poets of India. She has extensively performed for Indian and international audiences, and she's also a scriptwriter, yes, and among many other talents and accomplishments. So we hand over the mic to you. Thank you.
A one-word description of me is I'm a seeker, and that's also what brings me to Puducherry. The last time I came to this building was 7-8 years ago when I was working at the Tata Institute of Social Sciences, and Vijay Bhai ka hi project tha on education which brought me here, and I'm really happy that I'm in this building again after 7-8 years, only to be a part of a project that he laid foundation for. I'll start first, I'll sing first and talk after that. I'm a singer primarily, so I'm better at singing than talking. Kishore Bhai had mentioned about chanting from the Vedas onwards, so I'll start with the Swasti Vachan from Rig Veda. स्वस्तये वायुमुपब्रवामहे सोमं स्वस्ति भुवनस्य यस्पतिः स्वस्तये वायुमुपब्रवामहे सोमं स्वस्ति भुवनस्य यस्पतिः बृहस्पतिं सर्वगणम् स्वस्तये स्वस्तये आदित्यासो भवन्तु नः स्वस्ति मित्रावरुणा स्वस्ति पथ्ये रेवती स्वस्ति न इन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च स्वस्ति नो अदिते कृधि निनिसा रे सा निनिसा रे निसा रे सा निनिसा रे सा स्वस्ति पन्थामनुचरेम सूर्या चन्द्रमसाविव पुनर्दधताग्नता जानता संगमे मही जानता संगमे मही. So as you'd all have felt that this composition was only 3 notes. Keval 3 swar are used, and a lot of chanting that is done is meditative in nature, and that started with focusing on one swar, then the other, and then the third, and not going beyond that, and finding a world just within these 3 notes. I would like to mention about Alaap that There are a lot of organizations now that teach music. बहुत घराने हैं, अब घरानों के बच्चे के कहाँ पहुँच गए हैं ये सब बातें. But what Alaap does, and I find that extremely unique, is that it teaches you how to listen. कैसे सुनते हैं ये नहीं सिखाया जाता है. Nobody teaches you how to be a better listener. Unless you are a musician, your ears are tuned. But how else does the generation today actually listen better is what I really think Alaap has done a commendable job of doing. And because you are now launching it at a digital platform, I'm internet पे जो चीज़ जाती है कभी वहीं रहती है हमेशा. So I'm really glad that this came around. I belong to the Kumar Gandharv Gaiki style. That is, my gurus have learned from him, so he's our guru that way. I thought of presenting one Kabir composition today, Nahi Harwa Hamka Na Bhave. For those who may not know the meaning of the word Nahi Harwa, it means the paternal home or the maternal home, and Nahi Harwa Hamka Na Bhave would loosely translate as my mind is not still here, I want to be with my beloved. Now this beloved could be the God, it could be the spirit going to the other world, so that's Nahi Harwa. Nahi harwa hamka na bhave, hamka na bhave. Nahi harwa nahi harwa nahi harwa nahi harwa. Nahi harwa hamka na bhave, hamka na bhave. Nahi harwa nahi harwa nahi harwa nahi harwa. Nahi harwa sai ki nagari sai ki nagari paramati sundara ati sundara sai ki nagari paramati sundara ati sundara. Jahan koi jaya na ve, ye jahan koi jaya na ve. Chand suraj jahan, chand suraj jahan, pavan na pani, pavan na pani. पवन न पानी को संदे पहुँचावे ये को संदे पहुँचावे दर्द 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 यहाँ साईं को सुनावे नहीं हरवा नहीं हरवा नहीं हरवा नहीं हरवा नहीं हरवा And another complete composition. चली मेरी सखी हो चली मेरी सखी हो लगन राम चली मेरी सखी हो लगन राम Sakhi is the Atma. Chali meri sakhi ho lagan Ram Rai. Now Ram can be God, Ram can be your beloved, Ram can be anybody you interpret Ram to be. Chali meri sakhi ho lagan Ram Ram जब तब बिना से काय चली मेरी सखी हो चली मेरी सखी हो लगन राम जब लगलो भव मोह की दासी मोह की दासी जब लगलो भव मोह की दासी तीरथ व्रत न छूटे जम की पासी चली मेरी चली मेरी चली मेरी सखी हो लगन राम Thank you so much. Thank you.
Namaste to all. Here I am presenting equally important raga in Hindustani, even in Karnatic music. गंगा यमुना तीर चलो मन, 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 गंगा यमुना तीर। गंगा यमुना निर्मल पानी, गंगा यमुना निर्मल पानी, गंगा यमुना निर्मल पानी, शीतल होत शरीर चलो मन, शीतल होत शरीर चलो मन, गंगा यमुना तीर चलो मन, गंगा यमुना तीर। बंसी भजावत गाऊ चरावत, बंसी भजावत गाऊ चरावत, बंसी भजावत गाऊ चरावत, संग लिए बलवीर चलो मन, संग लिए बलवीर चलो मन, गंगा यमुना तीर चलो मन, गंगा यमुना तीर। मीरा कहे प्रभु मीरा कहे प्रभु गिरिधर नागर, मीरा कहे प्रभु गिरिधर नागर, मीरा कहे प्रभु गिरिधर नागर, चरण कमल परशील चलो मन, चरण कमल परशील चलो मन, गंगा यमुना तीर चलो मन, गंगा यमुना, गंगा यमुना तीर, यमुना
Actually, thank you, Dr. Karnatak sir. And actually, we didn't plan anything. Just came, they all came because Dr. Kishorji told asked us to come, so we all came. Suresh Kumar also came just like that. Alaap sir also came. But we didn't plan anything. We didn't expect that they will also sing like this. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me an opportunity, sir. We will all again meet and do many programs. Thank you so much.
Madam told that it was unplanned. So while listening to you, one quotation came in my mind. We have seen the squirrel. So there is a famous quote about the squirrel. There is millions of trees are accidentally planted by the squirrels. They just plant the seed and forget them what they did actually. So it was, whether it was unplanned, but it was really an auspicious event. I'll tell you that our approach is, as I mentioned, that institutional networking creating good projects, connecting people. The programs comes at the last actually. So before we do any such programs, the three pillars we have to cross. First, what the institutions, what the people, and what the project is. So, like we have done few workshops earlier, two Hindustani music we have done and one Karnatak also. And to take it forward, we are going to start a new project that is the Singer Saints of India. It is Vijay is one of the new projects and Charu is my spouse. She is basically coordinating this project and we have started this project today, Singer Saints of India, collecting the music, text, traditions and will come up with good projects. And next is we are going to have a workshop in collaboration with the Bharatiya Center. Actually, we have started a project that is the National Capacity Building Program for artists and cultural professionals. It's not a government program actually. This program we have initiated from the society. You see, we have many traditions, but what's about the sustainability of the art and artists? Day by day, many forms are disappearing, and there is also a great challenge for the artists how to avail good opportunities. To address such challenges, we have started this National Capacity Building Program, and we had approximately some 3-4 sessions we have done, and the result is very good. And we are also planning to have an international conference focusing on this Hindustani and Karnataki musical traditions and its effect. So we will come up with some new ideas and we look forward to work with Madam Annapurnaji because so luckily they have recently started this master's program. I hope the PhD will also come. And since we have the MOU with Puducherry University, and that MOU there is online diplomatically we have added all the affiliated colleges under Puducherry University. So maybe we can part of whatever research and ongoing activities of your college, and we will love to interact with the young minds, especially the graduate and the master degree students, and to create some opportunities for them. They can be part of the research projects which we have initiated. Even if we can welcome some new ideas also, like you mentioned about to have a workshop on Veena meditation thing. Maybe we can have this next workshop. So with the grace of the Mother, I hope it was a really good beginning. And tomorrow, Lord Ganapati's birthday. The old city will be vibrating, and after 5-6 days we will see the auspicious idols will come to this place. So it's basically a holy place. Earlier it was called the Vedapuri. Yeah, if you go to the Bahu Shiva temple, it's a 20 kilometers far from here. It was said that there is an inscription. It says in 961 AD there was a Veda Gurukulam and 1,000 students were studying that time. Nowadays, you see, if we go to the temple, we can't express what these sculptures demand actually. But earlier times in the Gurukul, the students were involved in A to Z activities, whether it is the farming, whether it is the culture, whether it is studying, everything is like that. So we have also many Siddha sites here, more than 45 Siddhas they have taken Jiva Samadhis. And Charu, the otherwise guidance, we documented those 45 sites. And in that process, we came across with many priests, medical professionals, the scholars, and we had a wonderful conference last year. The CM also graced the occasion with many years. And we are planning to have an international conference on this next Saturday on the Vedapuri, how these traditions can be revived. So this is the small information I was trying to add. So this is not the end actually, this is the beginning. So we have to meet, we have to interact, so that Alaap thing will continue. So before we conclude our session, I request Shari to give a gift to Madam Annapurnaji. And we will meet again to continue this course in the form of Alaap. I think so. This is the beginning. Can I request all of you to kindly imagine you want to...
Turned out to be such a devotional and beautiful evening. Thank you for staying on. We will wind up and spend special thanks to all the musicians and without preparing and coming and making this so special and beautiful.